All right. Tonight I'm going to run the 1988 Checker 500 from Phoenix in my historical race reenactment series. So, let's go through so I tried to make this race as realistic as possible. Let's go through all the starters, and unfortunately I don't have all of them. So only 37 cars are going to start this race, and originally there were 43 in this race. So the first is Jim Bound in the number one, Ernie Irvin, the number two, Dale Earnhardt, of course, with the silver number three, Rick Wilson, Jeff Bodine, Mark Martin in the Strode Light, which actually that's like Stroh's Light, but I think this was the original car that came with the Aero 88 mod. And when they painted it, they didn't put the apostrophe S, so it's really Stroh's Light. But whatever, it's pretty close. And this is Alan Kulwicki, and so this is really the reason why I picked this race. I'm from the Arizona area. I'm from the Phoenix area, and so this race was picked by NASCAR as one of the best 75 races of all time. And it was the first race that they raced at Phoenix International Raceway in the Cup Series. I mean, they ran like Winston West and stuff there before, but this was the first race in the Cup Series in '88. And Alan Kulwicki got his first victory in this race. And at the end of the race, after the checkered flag, he did a victory lap, and then he turned his car around and did the Polish victory lap backwards around the track. And at the time, I guess that was never a thing, even though I kind of grew up knowing about the Polish victory lap. Uh, but at the time, that was never a thing, and so it kind of surprised the announcers and stuff. Ned Jarrett, who was doing the broadcast for ESPN, said something like, "I've been in motorsports for 40 years, and I've never seen someone drive their car backwards around the track like that before." Something like that. So it was a really cool thing when he got his first victory and did that victory lap backwards and then called it the Polish victory lap. And it's kind of cool being from Arizona. It's kind of Phoenix's claim to some NASCAR lore in a sense that happened in Alan Kulwicki's first win, which was at the first race at Phoenix International Raceway in 1988. All right, next down we got Bobby Hillin Jr. in the 8 car, Bill Elliott, Herschel McGriff, Ken Bouchard, Terry Labonte, and in a couple races that I simmed, Terry Labonte kind of ran away with this race, so I'm hoping he doesn't get to the front. This was Bobby Allison's car, but he had gotten in a bad wreck at Pocono, which basically like started his retirement. And so by the time they got to Phoenix, Mike Alexander was running this car. Brett Bodine, Darrell Waltrip in the classic Tide Chevy. Chad Little. I always thought of Chad Little as like a 90s Bush driver, but he ran a lot of cup races way before that. Kyle Petty in the Wood Brothers Ford. Ken Schrader. Ricky Rudd. Ricky Rudd, he dominated a lot of this race, but he ended up blowing his engine towards the end, and I think that's when Alan Kulwicki took over and led the rest of the race to the victory. Rusty Wallace also did really well in this race, but he blew a tire towards the end of the race and had to do an unscheduled pit stop. Davey Allison in the classic number 28 Havoline Ford. Dale Jarrett in Cale Yarborough's car. Michael Waltrip, Harry Gant, Richard Petty, of course, Sterling Marlin, Jimmy Means, Phil Parsons. So this was Morgan Shepherd's car that was in the Aero 88 mod. I'm decided that I'm going to drive this car just because it's a classic like late 80s paint scheme. And it also has a really easy to spot pit board, which will help out a lot. It doesn't have just a generic number. It actually has the Heinz logo, so it's pretty hard to miss. So that'll help out in the race. Morgan Shepherd wasn't actually in this race in '88. Dave Marcus, Joe Ruttman, Neil Bonnet, Lake Speed, Greg Sachs, Jim Sauter. Jim Sauter actually started 5th in this race in real life, but I don't think he finished that well. And then Benny Parsons. Oh, and a couple more. Oh, yeah, Brad Knopfsinger. So I'm missing a couple guys, like Johnny Rutherford was in this race, but I don't have a car for him. I looked for one, but I couldn't really find one, so I just left him out. Trevor Boys was in this race, but the car I have for him is from a different year with a different number, so I just decided to leave him out. There was another Canadian driver, I forgot his name, and then there was like 3 Winston West drivers who started this race, but I definitely don't have cars for them. Someday, if I actually learn how to paint cars in this game, I'll start making cars to fill out the field. But for right now, these are the 37 I've got out of the 43, and these 37 are pretty accurate to this race. All right. All right, so I'm using this awesome Phoenix 97 track by Thunder 98. This track is fantastic, and it's kind of the Phoenix that I remember going to the races for the first time. This is how the track looked with the red and white walls and stuff. Before it, they had rebranded with this blue logo and painted the walls all blue. So 88 Phoenix, 37. I'm doing 97% difficulty. Race length, 100%, 312 laps. Realistic damage, all boxes checked. And I did check on the weather. That day it was clear, there was no clouds, and ChatGPT said that the high was 79 that day. So I'm thinking when they started the race, it was probably around 74. And then it might have gotten up closer to 79 towards the end of the race. And then wind direction northwest at 11 miles an hour. That's what ChatGPT said for Phoenix. This track is not actually in Phoenix. It's kind of on the outskirts of Phoenix, but it's close enough. The setup, I'm using just the default qualifying fast setups that came with this track. The only difference is that I changed the steering ratio. It's originally 22-1. I put it on 20-1. And same thing with the qualifying setup too. The qualifying setup is 22-1. I changed it to 20-1. Alright, I'll do a quick practice lap. Oh, I should probably calibrate.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Oh, hit that paint. All right, let's try that again.
Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Oh my gosh. All right, get that all out of the way early. The setup is actually really good, and the car is pretty easy to handle here.
Seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
So I'm thinking I'll have a good opportunity to go the whole way without getting in any shenanigans. It's maybe a little loose on cold tires, but it's really not that bad.
Clear outside.
The AI really like to really ride my bumper going into the turns, but they never like jump down to try and spin you out like on some of the short tracks. So it's really not too bad.
Outside.
Wow, Rusty's actually hitting me.
Car outside.
See, it looked like he was about to take me 3 wide.
Clear. Outside. Still there.
Yeah, Rusty's pretty fast, so he's being really aggressive. Making me nervous.
Clear outside.
Just remember that for the race, I think I can run around 15. If the leaders come around and start lapping people, I just got to remember to get out of the way. Just let them go. See, Dale got right up on my bumper there, but didn't try to hit me or nothing. All right, let's look at the replay real quick. I want to see this for a sec. Okay, right here it looks like Rusty hits me in the back a little bit. There's the dog leg. We go into turn 3. No, okay, he stayed off of me. Right there, yeah, right there he got into my right rear. See, it's like he's going into the turn to get in the low lane, but then I'm right there, and so he just misjudges and got into my right rear a little bit. That could be dangerous. I mean, if I was going just a mile an hour slower, he'd hit me and then it would turn me right into Harry Gant. So I got to be careful about that during the race. Careful about people being on my right rear like that. And then I'm pretty sure, okay, it was right here. I've got that dedicated bottom lane, and he just gave me a little bump in the corner. And then I thought he was going to take us 3 wide. All right. So during the race, when it gets down to it, yeah, see, Rusty is 4th fastest. 28.679, and I was doing a 29.148. So when the leaders come and they start trying to lap me or something after a long green flag run, I just got to let them go. I can't sit there and try and stay in front of them and fight to stay on the lead lap, or they'll take me out eventually. All right, time to qualify.
Okay, here comes your first timed lap. One more lap. There's the checkered flag.
All right, let's see how I did. 15th. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Then I won't be pitting on this curve because I hate pitting on these curves. So 15th is going to be back here. Okay, that's Jimmy Means, that red car right there. So I'll be right behind him. I actually tied with Rick Wilson, but I guess I got the tiebreaker. All right, so I'll be pitting on the straight part right before the curve. I'm going to have Phil Parsons right behind me, and then Dale Earnhardt right behind him. All right, that looks pretty good. And Mark Martin's going to be right in front of me. All right, I think that's a pretty good spot to start. Hopefully I'll get past Jimmy Means. I'll follow Mark Martin past Jimmy Means, and then he'll slow up some of these guys to give me a little buffer. We'll see. All right, I'm going to practice a couple pit stops.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
And 3,500 is pretty much right at 45.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Outside. Clear. We got a wreck on the back straight. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside. Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
All right, a little wishy-washy.
Go, go, go! Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
All right, pretty slow entry, but I think as long as I brake a little after the Goodyear Bridge, that'll be plenty of time. Or right around the bridge. Okay, I think I'm ready. I was 5th fastest. All right, let's kind of want to look at this again. So Mark Martin's in front of me. Do these times all correlate? Yeah, like Alan Kulwicki was 6th fastest in practice. He's on the pole, and he's fastest in happy hour. Alright, so I just gotta... What about Dale Earnhardt? Where's he at? I was running with Dale in practice, and he wasn't hitting me in the back like Rusty Wallace was. But he may start trying to come up here at the beginning. Alright, I think I just need to follow Mark Martin. Try and get past Jimmy Means, and then hopefully Jimmy Means will slow up some of these cars and give me a little pocket to drive in. That's the plan. Oh, let me bring the stream up on this computer. Put it on mute. All right, I think I'm ready to go. Got the right setup. Yep. Okay.
Drivers, to your car.
Drivers, start your engines.
I tried to figure out how to get player breakdowns off because I'd hate to break down in a one-off race like this, but it is what it is. So if I blow the engine on lap 20, them's the brakes. All right. All right, I think I'm going to sandbag it a little bit on the start just to try and keep it as safe as possible on the start here until it strings out a little bit. They start really slow here.
Going green. Pace car's in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. Car outside. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there.
Boy, Earnhardt is right on my bumper now. I'd like to let him go.
Still there.
And now I'm side by side with Phil Parsons.
Clear. Outside.
Yeah, maybe I'll go to the outside. Okay, good.
Still there. Clear. Car outside. Still there.
Jimmy Means is wanting the spot back.
Clear. Outside.
Oh, that was Ken Schrader,
there.
not Jimmy Means. All
Clear.
right, let Ken Schrader go.
Outside. Clear.
There's some new skid marks on the backstretch there. I don't know if someone's already gone in the wall or what. Looks like Dave Marcus is holding these guys up a little bit. Yeah, but Bobby Helen couldn't get by. Oh, someone's slow. Looks like Richard Petty. Looks like he's out already.
outside. Still there. Still there. Clear outside.
Man, the windshield gets really dirty with this Aero 88 mod. I think that's a mod thing, because it does not get this dirty on like the Cup 90 mod. We're only like 20 laps into the race, and the fuel run is like 80 or 90 laps. Gets to where you can hardly see. Looks like I pulled away from Dave Marcus a little bit. And it looks like Ken Schrader is starting to slow down a little bit. It looked like Schrader was going to get by Bobby Helen, but Bobby Helen's now caught up with Waltrip and Harry Gann up there. Don't get on that paint. I learned my lesson. I don't like, yeah, I don't like when these cars get packed up like this, like nose to tail. Looks like Harry Gant's the slowest of us. Yeah, they need to get past. Okay, Bobby Hillon's making a move. Bobby Hillon still trying to make the move. Okay, Bobby Hillon got past. Bobby Hillon should be able to drive off here. All right, yeah, Bobby Hillon's starting to get away. Come on, Darrell, make the move. As long as Dave Marcus isn't riding my bumper, I'm kind of content to just kind of chill a little bit and make some laps. But if these guys don't make the move past Gant, then Marcus is going to catch me and start riding my bumper, and then it makes me uncomfortable, and then I got to start trying to pass these dudes. And I don't like to be in these tight packs like this. I mean, wouldn't really call it a pack per se, but they just slam on the brakes more going into the corners and stuff. It's like, sort it out. Waltrip should be able to make this pass. I don't know why he hasn't yet. He keeps looking. But he's not doing it. Yeah, now Dave Marcus is on my rear. So now I got to push the issue a little bit. Or I could let Dave go and then right behind him, but these guys are starting to cost me time, so I don't really want to do that. But I don't like getting in this.
Car outside. Still there. Outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside.
God, I can't see crap out of this windshield. It's so dirty. All I see is a bunch of black paint and rubber and asphalt and smoke and dirt.
Clear.
They still haven't gotten past their game here.
Car outside. Still there. Clear.
Let's go, Daryl. Got first pair of lap cars here. And they're stuck side by side.
Outside. Still there.
All right, I'm passing Harry Gant. Oh, we're going 3 wide. Gant, don't do that.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Clear.
Heck with that.
Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside.
Going 3 wide
outside.
again.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside. Clear outside. Outside.
These lap cars are just stuck together though.
Clear. Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside.
There we go.
Clear outside. Outside. Clear.
Yeah, I thought I had Gant trapped on the outside there. But then he jumped to the middle to go 3 wide and I ain't about to go 3 wide through the dog leg on lap 50 or whatever. Yeah, lap 50. All right, looks like Chad Little's caught up to me through all that. Oh, a little tight, a little tight.
Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside.
I can't see anything through this windshield. The US Pits made this mod. And they're like, no, it's the 80s. Turn up the windshield buildup. More. Turn it up more. Make it so you can't even see the racetrack.
Car outside. Clear outside.
I'm a little faster getting into 1 than into 3. Boy, the leader is coming. Who's the leader? Rudd? He's 3 seconds behind me.
Outside. Clear.
Alright, Ken, I gotta go.
Outside. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside.
Not quite.
Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Here comes the leader. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Here comes the leader. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Still there. Clear.
It took like 3 laps, but I got by him.
Here comes the leader.
And here's Rudd.
Inside. Still there. Clear inside.
Man, I didn't think I'd lose a lap that quickly. 71 laps. But Rudd was really good in this race, so.
Still there. Clear outside.
Coming up on pit stops. I need a pit stop just to clean the windshield. Oh, Darrell just got into Bobby Hillin a little bit, it looks like.
Still there. Clear outside.
Tires are looking all right. Looks like my car's pretty good at the end of the run.
Outside. Still there.
Ooh,
Still there.
almost got in the grass there.
Clear outside.
Misjudged the dog leg, but it's hard to judge it with the windshield looking like it is.
Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there.
All right, Rudd's pitting. So I'm back on the lead lap, temporarily at least. Don't want to be passing these dudes during pit stops, so
Clear outside.
I can just blow by this guy real quick.
Car outside. Clear outside.
All right, Michael Waltrip's pitting. Okay, now it's pretty clear. I'm really curious how this looks on the stream. I mean, I can hardly see the rubber and the asphalt to know my braking spot and stuff. See, that time I was way high. All right, looks like the 12 is pitting, Mike Alexander. Kind of want to stay out and see if I can get a caution and stay on the lead lap.
The leader's pitting now. Car inside.
I was afraid Sterling was going to run into the back of me because he's got new tires there. Wanted to get out of his way. See, I'm losing a lot of time.
Low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in. You're in first.
Oh, okay, let a lap. I'm losing a lot of time staying out, but man, if you get a caution, that just changes the whole race. And the longer I stay out, the better my tires will be. All right, I'm coming in this time. There's a bunch of guys on new tires behind me. I don't really want to get run over.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. The yellow flag is out.
Oh, are you kidding me? See what I'm saying? All right, I'm just going to roll through. And we'll see where it shakes out.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the 7 car. Pit road is closed. Pit road is now open. We can't pit this time by. We're not on the lead lap.
Where is the pace car? Oh, there we go. All right, I'm pretty sure I can pit this time.
Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Pass the 04 car. The pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2. the pace cars on the short straight.
See that windshield?
The pace cars in the kink. Wait, something's wrong. Come on, you guys. The lug nuts wouldn't go on right. The pace cars on the back straight. Go, go, go!
Oh, Rusty Wallace is all busted up.
The pace cars in turn 3. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Sorry, buddy. I know you can make it up on the track. Stay behind the 6 car.
My God, it's like a whole new game. Can actually see the track now. Alright, so that caution really helped me out. There's only 11 cars on the lead lap, and I'm 11th. That's perfect. That worked out really well. Let's see here. 92 laps. Still a long way to go. Still a long, long way to go. Parsons is out, Rusty Wallace is out, Alexander's out, Petty's out. So we're down to 33 cars. Oh, Harry Gant's out. We're down to 32 cars. So that's 11 on the lead lap and 21 a lap.
We're going
lap
green
down or
next
more.
time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 6 car on the outside line.
Alright, this restart, I just got to be really careful. I don't need to race any of these lap down guys. Some of them are going to be faster than me, like Ken Schrader, who's right next to me pretty much. So if these guys are going to start getting racy, I'm just going to let them go. I don't need to be getting in any messes. I'm already a lap ahead of all of them. So giving up like 15 seconds on this start is better than getting in a wreck. So I'm just let them do their thing.
Get ready now. Going green. The pace car's in. Green, green, green. Inside. Clear inside.
Tires are a
Inside.
little cold. Car not
Still
wanting to
there.
turn.
Clear. Inside. Still there.
Driving in the mirror.
Clear.
All right. Knopfsinger's in the wall. Dale Jarrett's
Car
coming in the
outside.
pits.
Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Clear.
Looks like Jimmy Means was in the wall that time.
outside. Clear. Outside. Clear. Outside. Still
Guys
there.
going 3 wide.
Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Clear outside.
See these 3 guys all stacked up here.
Outside.
It's dangerous.
Clear. Car outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear.
Look like Jimmy Means when they go under Joe Ruttman there, but I was like, nope, I'm taking this spot. Who is in this 88? Greg Sachs.
Car outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear.
Oh, someone just got put in the
The
wall.
yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Pit road is closed. There's an accident in turn 3. Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the 2 car.
Looked like it might have been Greg Sachs. It looks like Jimmy Means put Greg Sachs on the wall in turn 3. Man, now we got to do that over again. I hate these restarts. It's like all tense. Trying not to get run over. Rather it go green for the next 200 laps and just race around lap cars and stuff. All right, well, I'm getting new tires. No reason not to. Okay, it looks like everyone's going to be coming in.
Pit road is now open. Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Past the 52 car. The pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2. The pace cars on the short straight. The pace cars in the kink. The pace cars on the back straight. Go, go, go! Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 6th car.
All right, so on that last restart, I let a bunch of those lap cars go. And I want to say Mark Martin, at one point I looked ahead to see if I could see him, and he looked to be going into turn 3 as I was going through the dogleg. So I don't think he got like that far ahead of me. Oh, we're gonna have a bunch of guys on the tail end. That's fine. I'll just be in the back. Looks like all those guys passed the leader. Allen or Rudd let them all by. Oh, no, yeah. I guess they got passed on that restart. All right. No, because Allen is first in line behind the pace car. So those guys are lapped down. It just needs to update. All right, still 32 in the race. And I'm pretty sure that was Greg Sachs who got put in the wall. So he's probably damaged and going to be slow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this will just update and those guys will still be a lap down.
We're going green next time by. Okay,
Yeah.
we're on the lead
Okay.
lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 6th car on the outside line.
All right, 108. We only got 205 to go. Still a long way to go. Just got to be careful. I don't need to race any of these dudes. Just need to keep the car clean and get to the end. And then I'll decide who I'm racing in like 150 laps. Looks like we got, yeah, Rick Wilson, Ernie Irvin, Kyle Petty. Some of those guys might be quick. Probably just let some of them go.
Get ready now. Going green. The
Full
pace car's
tires.
in. Green, green, green! Inside. Still there. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. We got trouble in the pit. Pit road is closed. Still there. Clear inside. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 75 car. Past the 15 car.
I looked in my mirror right when that was happening.
Past the 15 car.
It looked like Knopfsinger
Stay behind the 75 car.
got put in the wall in turn 3 and 4. All right, well, I'm going to pit again. No reason not to. Might as well get fresh tires. If I pit with the
Pit
lap
road
down
is now
cars, then my tires will be warmer. I'll just pit.
limit 45. Keep it under 3,500. In second, pass the 15 car. The pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2. The pace cars on the short straight. You're too far forward. Back up. You're too far forward. Back up. Limit 45.
Whatever.
Keep it under 3,500. In second, the pace cars in the kink. The pace cars on the back straight.
Just can't have a race unless you do that once. At least once.
Go, go, go! Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500. In second, the pace cars in turn 3.
It's just good it happens under caution
okay,
like
you're
this.
Clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 11 car.
It makes no difference. I'll be in the back of the line anyway. Just don't want to do that under green. Yeah, Knopfsinger didn't look too beat up, so I think he's okay. Just had a little damage on his deck lid. Alright, so now I got a little fresher tires than everyone by like 2 or 3 laps. So that's good.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 11 car on the outside line.
Alright. Still don't need to race any of these guys. Just let it sort out. Cold tires. Still a long way to go. They start wanting to get racy. I'm just going to let them go.
Get ready now. Going green. The pace car's in. Green, green, green! Inside.
I don't like that 8 car being right on me like that.
All around. Car inside.
Okay.
You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. Clear inside. Inside. Clear. Car inside. Still there. Clear inside. Car inside.
Alright, just go.
3 wide. Inside. Clear inside. Inside.
Oh no! Oh no! I was just too high that time. Then no caution? I don't get a caution? Alright, I didn't hit the front of the car, so I think I'm okay. Yeah, I just hit the brakes and I was up a little too high and it spun around. It's okay, it's just the tires are pretty worn out. But I had fresher tires to start this run to begin with, so what lap was that? About 115. Check that after the race. See how my lap times are. Yeah, lap times aren't too bad. You know, that restart more than the others just felt a little sketchy. I mean, Chad Little is trying to go 3 wide on me on the turn. So I was trying to stay high and just kind of let people go. But I was just way too high. And when I hit the brakes, I was up in the marbles, up in all the loose stuff, and just lost it. but I think the car is fine. Just ruined the tires a little bit, but that's okay. Alright, the leader is catching me. Someone's catching me. Yeah, that's Alan Kulwicki behind me. There's no way I'm gonna fight him off, so I'll just let him go.
Here comes the leader. Inside. Clear.
I don't even see second place behind me, so Alan's got a pretty big lead. Gonna need these tires to last though. Oh, they're already yellow.
Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear. Inside. Clear. Inside. Clear inside.
These leaders were catching me right as I was catching the lap cars.
inside. Clear. Car inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear. Car inside. Still there. Clear inside. Clear.
All right, I think everyone else pit about 10 laps before me this last time. And then when we were pitting under green, they were pitting about 10 laps before me. So I think they're going to start pitting at about 30 laps. So I need these tires to make it another 30 laps.
Still there. Clear
And I'm
outside.
getting past pretty easily here. I mean, Bobby Helen passed me and just took off. And Bobby Helen was for position, so was Lake Speed. Those guys were pretty fast at the beginning of the race too, so.
There are the cross flags. We're halfway home.
I made it, halfway.
car inside. Clear.
I remember passing Daryl at the end of the first run. Looks like Dave Marcus is next position. Where's Kulwicki? Is he already coming up about me again? 5 seconds. Man, I could use a caution. I think Kulwicki has a huge lead.
Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Clear. The yellow flag is out. Let's go.
Oh,
Race
nice,
back to
nice.
the line. Pit road is closed. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 29 car.
All right, I'm only 1 lap down. I'm gonna get new tires, gonna get whatever damage I have repaired. I don't really think I have much damage at all. So I'm all right here. I stayed in front of Kulwicki. I think we can pass the pace car here once they figure it out. Come on, guys.
Pit road is now open. We can't pit this time by. We're not on the lead lap.
All right, I'm in 14th. And 15th and better is 1 lap down. Or better. So right now I'm a lap ahead of 16th on back. So that's pretty good.
Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Pass the 7 car. The pace cars in turn 1.
Where's my pit? It's very busy pit road here.
The pace cars
here we
in
go.
turn 2.
All right.
The pace cars
Take
on the
your
short
time.
straight. The pace cars in the kink. The pace cars on the back straight. Go, go, go! The pace cars in turn 3. Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 4. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 19 car. We're going green next time by. We're now on the lead lap. Get on the inside line. Stay behind the 19 car on the inside line.
Oh, okay, Dave Marcus is a lap down. So I'm, barring any more shenanigans, I think I'm locked into 14th or better. As long as there's no more nonsense. So I'm in a pretty good spot right now, I think. If we can get some wrecks, I can still get a top 10. No problem. Starting behind all of these guys though, so. But my car should be perfect now.
We'll give you 1.5
Brand new
cans of fuel.
tires. Tires are pretty warm. I should be okay.
Get ready now. Going green. The pace car's in. Green, green, green! Outside. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside.
Three wide here with Dale Jarrett in the middle.
Clear. Car outside. Still there.
Don't want to be three wide.
Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Still there.
Yeah, where was the spotter on that three wide call? I had to call it myself. Oh, there.
Clear
Now
outside.
Chad's going three wide.
Car outside. Still there. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside.
Man, this is costing a lot of time. These guys are slow, but I just can't get by them. They're all side by side.
Outside.
Whoa. I was on the brakes pretty
Still
hard there. I'm surprised I didn't
Clear.
flat spot the tire.
Car outside. Still there. Clear. Outside. Clear outside.
But that maroon car is really slow. I think that was Ken Schrader. Might be something wrong with him now. On the paint. Don't get on that paint. That could have been the one car.
Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. Clear, outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, car outside. Still there. Still there. Clear outside.
Yeah, sort it out.
Outside. Clear outside.
A little loose there.
Outside. Clear outside.
Come on.
Outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Clear outside.
Good battle with Ernie Irvin there, but I don't think we're on the same lap. So it's not for position. No.
Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear. 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 Outside. Clear.
All right, the next car is a spot. It's 13. Looking at the buttons, almost missed the dog leg. Wow, the tires look so much better this time. Helps when you don't spin yourself out.
Leaders at the start-finish line. Now.
Alright, I got about a quarter of a lap until I go 2 laps down.
outside. Clear outside.
I let Lake go on the last run when my tires were shot. It'd be nice of him to repay the favor here. I mean, I've chased him down. It's only fair. Whoops.
Clear. Car outside.
Let me go, Lake.
Clear.
Close to that wall.
Still there. Clear outside.
I want to get up here and catch. I thought it was Dave Marcus. I can't see the. Okay, lake speed. Jesus. I'm trying to look at the menu. Lake speed, and then Schrader is 2 laps down. Marcus is 2 laps down. I'd like for the leader, if I get past Dave Marcus, then the leader will have to put him 3 laps down before he puts me 2 laps down.
Outside.
And I want to make sure that I'm a lap ahead of him. So I'd like to catch Dave Marcus here.
Still there.
Ken Schrader looks like he might be behind me. I'm not sure.
Still there.
Not sure where he's at.
Clear.
Okay. Ken Schrader's got to be up in front of Dave Marcus here somewhere. Why don't I just do that? Yeah, there he is. Okay. And the leader's right behind me. There's a big pack of cars right behind me.
Here comes the leader. Clear outside. Here comes the leader. Here comes the leader. Still there. Clear outside.
All right, this is Dave Marcus in front of me.
comes the leader, outside. Still there.
Man.
Here comes the leader. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. Still there.
Just let them go.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide, car outside.
Davey's going to come through the middle.
Clear outside.
All right. I didn't quite get past him, but that's okay. He's going to go a lap down right
We'll
here.
give you 1 can of fuel.
All right, now Dave is 3 down. I'm 2 down. So I'm basically locked in 13th, 14th, or 15th. All right, now I need Alan Kulwicki to just go all the way up there. Come all the way around to my back bumper, and then a caution come out. It's looking pretty green though right now. But if a caution is going to come out, it's going to come out around pit stops, so. Pit stop should be coming up here pretty soon. In about 15 to 20 laps, I think. Maybe 20 laps.
Outside. Clear outside. Outside.
Ooh, I almost went up into him. Wish he would just get back there. I mean, we're obviously way faster than him.
Still there.
I think that's Herschel McGriff. Just being a pest.
Still there. Clear. Still there. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. We got trouble in turn 3. We got trouble in the pit. You got a slow car up high. You got a slow car up high.
Be careful.
Clear outside. Pit road is closed. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 55 car.
All right, my pit crew always runs me out of gas. So I want to make sure I get more gas than they're recommending. What are they recommending? 1.5 cans? I'll take 2 cans, just to be safe. And then
the road is now open. We can't pit this time by. We're not on the lead lap.
Then in my truck race recently, I upped the cans and then it switched on me.
We'll fill you up.
Yeah, you better. Alright, I'm basically locked into 13th or 14th at this point. It's just me and leg speed on this lap. I'm surprised we still got 9 on the lead lap. And that last wreck looked pretty tame, so I don't think anyone's getting knocked out. How many cars are in the race? Yeah, there's still 31 in the race. Like to see a little more attrition. See some of these guys blow an engine or something. This makes me a little nervous because if I'm at the front of the line, it could get really dicey on the restart, and I just don't want to deal with that because it's not going to help me any. I might as well just start at the back.
Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. The pace cars on the front straight. The pace cars in turn 1.
All right. Backup T.
The pace cars in turn 2. The pace cars on the short straight. Go, go, go. Go, go, go! Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. The pace cars in the kink. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 89 car.
Oh, and the 89 car is really slow. So I don't want to start right behind him. Man, that stinks. How did he get out there in front of us? He only get like 2 tires or something? Alright, so we got all the leaders. Then on the inside, it's going to be the 89 and then me.
Get on the inside line. Stay behind the 89 car on the inside line.
So this guy going all slow, Jim Sauter, with all these fast cars lined up on the outside. And I don't want to go 3 wide around Jim Sauter, but I don't know, it might be the right thing to do. I don't want to wreck the leaders. Oh man, this is not good. Yikes, yikes. Alright, we'll see what happens. Hopefully they'll clear him on the outside and then I can get under him and put him in the outside lane and get past. Then I can get in the outside lane and let some people go.
Green, green, green!
The heck with this.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside, still there. Clear outside.
Well, that worked out. Really think sometimes the safest thing is to just be ultra aggressive in some cases like that. Just get past them. All right, and I think I'm only racing late speed at this point. Looks like Davy's taking the lead from Bill Elliott. Kulwicki's in third and Ricky Rudd's in fourth. All right, the only way I can gain a spot at this point is if I go all the way around the track and catch and pass Darrell Waltrip or Bobby Hillen. I don't really see that happening. I don't think there's enough laps, even if I could. I mean, me and Darrell are pretty even. It took me like the whole first green flag run to pass him, and I was only behind him by a few seconds, so I don't think there's any way I'm going to get all the way around to pass Darrell Waltrip or Bobby Hillen. So at this point, I'm just protecting my position from late speed. And I don't see late speed back there, but I know I'm faster than him, so I don't think I have to worry about him too much. I think Kulwicki is going to need some attrition if he's going to get back up there and win. I mean, he's led most of the race so far, but it looks like Bill Elliott's taking the lead from Davey Allison again. And Ricky Rudd is trying to pass Kulwicki for third. And Bill and Davey have kind of pulled away now. All right, here comes Terry on my rear bumper. I'm going to let him go.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Like for real, someone blow an engine or something. Oh, Davy's making a move for the lead. Couldn't pull it off. All right, I think that's Phil Parsons and then Mark Martin behind me. Oh, I've got 2 seconds on lake speed. I'm gonna let these guys go.
Car inside. You're up top, 3 wide, inside. Clear inside.
I don't need to race them. And Phil Parsons was catching me from pretty far behind, so he should be faster than me. Or he was just trying to stay in front of Mark Martin. But I gave up some time to lake speed, but I'm not too worried about lake speed. I mean, I think, especially as the tires wear, I'll be faster than him. So it's still early in the run, and I was pulling away from him a little bit, so I think I can defend this position.
Outside. Still there. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside.
Yeah, Lake Speed is catching us. All right.
Outside. Still there.
I gotta go, Phil. Let me go.
Still there. Clear outside. Car outside.
Come on, let me go.
Clear outside.
I think he was running faster when Mark Martin was behind him.
Outside. Still there.
Come on.
Still there. Still there. Clear outside.
Now he's just being a pest.
Car outside. Clear.
Now Lake Speed is right on my bumper. 31 to go. All right, I'm gonna let him go.
Still there. Still there.
I'll just keep him in sight.
Clear.
So I know I was faster than him on that last run. So I'm just gonna keep him in sight here, and as we get to lap cars and stuff, towards the end of the race, I'll get back by him. need Dale to like irritate him, rattle his cage or something. Just like Phil Parsons was irritating me.
Outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear.
Go, Dale.
Outside. Clear outside.
Ooh, I almost hit that wall. I've come close to it, but I almost got it that time.
Clear outside. Car outside. Still there.
What lap was that? 292? I should look at that in the replay. Pretty sure I got pretty close to it.
Clear.
All right, I think he'll get in between me and Lake Spleet. Yeah. Okay. He's going to slow Lake down. I think I'm good to go.
Car outside. Clear outside.
I have a laptop here that that I put the stream on, but I have to unplug it in order to get to the rig, and then I forget to plug it back in, and now it says your battery is running low. But that one's just watching. It don't do anything except hold my camera up. I just forget to plug it back in. All right, 13 to go. Lake Speed is almost a second behind me. I think I've probably seen the last of him. Now I'm just hoping for some attrition so I can make up some more spots. But I don't think so. Just ain't happening. Need some people to drop out. Yeah, and I have no chance of catching Bobby Helen. I didn't think I would.
Clear. Car outside.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick Phil Parsons here, but it looked like he was probably going to try and jump down right before the turn. So I was watching him, just being careful.
Clear.
come on. There we go.
Just 5 more to go.
This is 2 to go. White flag next time. Looks like I'm locked into 13th.
White flag. 1 more lap to go.
Boy, Terry Labonte, he was in 5th on the restart, and he got up there and passed them all. I simmed a couple of these races, and he was pretty dominant, so I'm not surprised to see him win the race.
There's the checkered
All
flag.
right.
Bring it on home and let's get the heck out of here.
You know, he says that like, let's get out of here. You just sucked in this race. But, I mean, I think I did pretty good in this race, man. Like, let's get the heck out of here. That was a good race. Pretty hard fought top 15.
Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. The race is over. Come on in.
Wow, that laptop just died. Whew, I'm sweaty. All right. Let's see. 2 hours and 48 minutes. God, if this was a Coke 600, there'd still be another hour to go. And I'm coming up on the Coke 600 in the 92 season. All right, so Terry Labonte wins it. Ricky Rudd second. Bill Elliott third. Davey Allison fourth. And Alan Kulwicki, after dominating really the first half, I think, just towards the end, he just faded and finished fifth. No Polish victory lap. Then Mark Martin, Dale Earnhardt, Sterling Marlin. Last car on the lead lap and just barely on the lead lap. Then Jeff Bodine, Phil Parsons, Darrell Waltrip, Bobby Hillen were a lap down. Me and Lake Speed 2 laps down. And then Chad Little 3 laps down. And that was the top 15. All right, and Jimmy Means, Harry Gant, Benny Parsons, Rusty Wallace, Mike Alexander, and Richard Petty. Those were the DNFs. So 31 cars finished the race. All right, let's export. I think today's the 24th. This is the Checker 500. No, yeah, 2025 05 24 Checker 500. All right, I just want to check out a few things. Let me see. That first incident, or really the only incident, was when I spun myself. Damn, if I had just not made that mistake, I would have had a perfectly clean race. No black flags, and I only got a little damage from it, and it didn't even cause a caution. It was somewhere in here. Okay, there's the yellow. You know, it's so hard for me to remember where stuff is. Let's see, am I all by myself here? I can't even see. Yes. No, not really. Man. I need to figure out some kind of system for remembering what laps I want to look at. I felt like it was somewhere in 170. Maybe it was earlier than that. Okay, here it is. I'm all by myself here. Okay, I had a little damage on the back, it looks like. Yeah, I'm just way high out of the groove. Okay, no damage on the front at all. No damage on the side, just crinkled up the rear bumper a little bit. Yeah, I was just way too high. You know, I think in that case, I mean, see, I was basically at the back of the line here. And I was just trying to let these guys go. And I wanted to make sure I was giving Petty enough room, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to run into the back of Chad Little here. And so I hit the brakes, and I'm trying to give him plenty of room. And I'm way out of the groove here. Just way out of the groove. Too high and all the loose stuff. And I just spin it around. Yeah, that stunk. But that was it. That was the only mistake, and it cost me a lap. I mean, at this point in the race, I was on the lead lap. And there was only like 11 cars on the lead lap. And I was in 11th. And so I was just trying to take it easy and stay on the lead lap. Especially taking it easy around these guys. And I just got too high and spun it. Yep. But I got it going again. Kept going and didn't lose too much time, but the tires were so messed up at that point. And then just my luck, this is when the race went green for another 80 laps or something. And so I couldn't repair the damage or get new tires for 80 laps, so I just had to deal with it. And I think that's the mistake that cost me a top 10. I think it's possible I could have had a top 10 if I hadn't have messed that up. All right, yeah, this wall right here can be kind of tricky. How it kind of juts out a little bit. Um, and I was watching that in practice, and I'm like, I hope I don't hit that wall. And I never did, but I did come close to it on one lap. Oh, man, I don't remember which lap it was. It's like 280 maybe? Something like that. Yeah, I was racing around these dudes. No, it wasn't that one. Yeah, I'll never find it. It was one of these laps. Just racing around these dudes. Oh, was it there? No, I'm not that close to it there. Still a little room. It might have been there. But it looks so weird. Like right there, I'm out wider than the wall. So it's like you take the wall, or you take the corner and you come off, and you kind of like drift up here around the outside of the wall. I was a little high there. I think that was it. The one I was thinking of. But other than that, I mean, it's a clean race. I'm pretty happy with it. I wish I could have stayed. I mean, without that spin, see, and even when they repaired the damage, the car looks basically back to 100%. I mean, it's got a little bit of wrinkled up spoiler and bumper, but that didn't really hurt the car at all. It was fine. I love the camera angles for this track, especially when they are going in the dogleg. That's exactly right here. That's exactly how the camera angle was right there. You'd see them just like right off the camera was right on the track, right on the other side of the wall by the dogleg right there. Let's see Labonte here. Yeah, there's Labonte's already passed Kulwicki there. He's passing Bill Elliott there for third. Labonte just took control of the race here. And I love how you can. I mean, Ricky Rudd is looking a little weird right there, but on the Cup 90 mod with Dr. Noise Paint's 92 car set, the faces look incredible, and they're accurate to where like Dale Earnhardt and Jimmy Spencer have open face helmets like that. And the helmets of the guys who had closed face helmets actually look like their helmets. Like, look at Davey with his mustache right there. I mean, come on. That's so cool. This game is like 20 years old. And it looks better than any of the NASCAR Heat games I've played, that's for sure. I mean, you can actually see Davey Allison's mustache. Of course, this is all like modded content, but God, it looks fantastic. That's awesome. All right, so here Terry Labonte is coming through the traffic. Now he's right on the bumper of Davey Allison on lap 289. No offense to NASCAR Heat. I mean, in the last 20 years, I haven't had a steering wheel, and so I've just had a PlayStation, and so I've played all sorts of played Gran Turismo a whole bunch. I played NASCAR Heat. NASCAR, was it 3? NASCAR Heat 3. Yeah, I got the Platinum Trophy in that game. I mean, since I didn't have steering wheel and pedals and stuff, that was all I could play. All right, let's see here. All right, so there he gets by Davey, or he's side by side with Davey. Yeah, look at this traffic they're trying to get through. The end of the race, stuck in traffic. I think the 04 is Herschel McGriff. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Herschel McGriff in the 04. So he kind of uses Herschel McGriff as a pick for Davey Allison. Now he's in second. Is Bill going to get under him there? No. And now he's just going after Ricky Rudd. There they're going around Michael Waltrip. That looked pretty clean. Top 4 all right in a row there. Okay, now Labonte is all over Ricky Rudd. Okay, and there. Looks like he's making the pass right there. In 3 and 4. Yep, 299. He took the lead. Yeah, and look at him just pull away from these guys. All right. Let's see. Did I export it? Yes, I did. Did I save it? Yes, I did. Okay. Really good race. I had a lot of fun with that. Just wish I wouldn't have done that one spin. That one mistake. All right. Terry Labonte wins it. All right. So the real race. So this was November 6, 1988, the first time they raced at PIR. Alan Kulwicki won it. They had 5 drivers on the lead lap. Kulwicki, Labonte, Allison, Elliott, and Wallace. And I think Wallace had some kind of problem towards the end. Maybe he ran out of gas or something. And then just got a splash and got back out there or something. I don't remember. Jeff Bodine, Bobby Hillen, Benny Parsons, Phil Parsons, Sterling Marlin. Dale Earnhardt spun in this race. And the infield back then was a lot of sand on the backstretch and in turn 3 and 4. And so when Dale Earnhardt spun on the backstretch, it just kicked up all this dirt. And the announcers had a hard time telling who was even in the accident. Yeah, and there was 29 cars running at the end. I was surprised to find that this was not the first race that the Cup Series ever ran in Arizona. They actually ran at the Arizona State Fairgrounds. I was born in Arizona. I've lived here my whole life, so I've been to the Arizona State Fairgrounds, and I remember when they used to do Destruction Derby there, but I don't think they had the track there. So, yeah, I was looking at this, and apparently it's a 1-mile dirt oval. And I don't remember there ever being a huge dirt oval there. It was just like a rodeo arena and Destruction Derby. But they raced there in 1951. Marshall Teague won at the State Fairgrounds. Tim Flock won there in 1955. Buck Baker, 1956. And John Rostek in 1960. And then the K&N Pro Series West raced there as well in 55 and 56. And the same drivers won. Tim Flock won. Buck Baker. Um, but that's the exact same speed. So I wonder if it was some kind of like combined event or something. I don't know. I'm wondering if those 2 years it was some kind of combined event where they had like the Cup cars and the K&N Pro Series West cars running together. I think this it used to be the Southwest Tour, and now it's the K&N Pro Series West. But they also raced in Tucson at the rodeo grounds in 1955. Danny Letner, and same thing. It looks like it was a combined event. And so he won those races in 55. And then I noticed that down here, they raced at the Arizona State Fairgrounds in 1915 in the AAA USAC Champ Car Series, which I'm guessing is IndyCar, what they call IndyCar today. So I clicked on this, and this is the same year as the 1915 Indy 500. So they were racing at Arizona State Fairgrounds 4 years after the first Indianapolis 500 race. And the race results are kind of funny looking. So 1915 Phoenix race, 1 mile dirt track oval. Um, and then here, the race was 150 laps, but it was shortened to 109 laps due to darkness. And so they only raced an hour and 42 minutes. I'm guessing that maybe it was raining or something. And then the rain ended, and so they decided, hey, let's just try to get the race in before it gets dark. Something like that. I don't know. But if it wasn't a rain issue or some kind of track issue, seems like kind of a shady decision to start the race an hour and 42 minutes before it gets dark. I don't know. But Earl Cooper won it in 1915 in the IndyCar series. All right, well, that's the 88 Checker 500. NASCAR called this one of the best 75 races of all time because Alan Kulwicki won it and did the Polish victory lap, and so it's a very memorable race. Um, and I love it because I'm from Arizona, so it's kind of Arizona's claim to some NASCAR lore or NASCAR history from the 80s and 90s. Um, but if anyone ever watches this race, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a great time running it. Um, and that's all I got for this one.